You know, tablet computers are the must-have gadgets this holiday season, right? There are so many of them on the market at affordable prices, but if you're not careful, you could pay, still a lot of money and not get the best tablet that leaves your kiddo or your spouse or partner disappointed on Christmas. I'm joined by tech guru Ramsey Mosen. He's here to give us the 411 on tablets to avoid and the ones you should shell out money for. And then after that, we're going to talk about ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yes.
How are those two related? They're not, but because we can, we're going to. All right, first let's talk tablets. Which ones should you avoid?
So I've got some tips in terms of cheap tablets. A lot of us on Black Friday probably see $90 tablets or sub $100 tablets. The truth is you should be really, really careful because they're not always what they promise to be. If you're looking at an Android tablet, here are a couple of tips. Typically, they're slow processors on them.
Android tablets?
Android tablets. Okay. So a lot of times when you buy these cheaper tablets, when you're touching the tablets and trying to get them to scroll, they'll be really unresponsive and really just kind of be laggy, if you will. The other thing is a lot of these cheaper tablets don't have...
Now, which one are you holding right now?
This is actually the Kindle Fire. This isn't what I would consider a bad tablet. This is actually one that I'm recommending.
Okay.
But keep in mind, the Kindle Fire has
let me turn it on.
access to the Android market by Amazon. Here, let me turn it on for you. But a lot of the cheaper tablets, be careful because they don't have access to the full Google Play Store, which means you don't have access to all of the apps. So that's something to be very, very careful of. And then finally, there's something called a resistive touchscreen. A lot of the cheaper tablets will say it has a resistive touchscreen.
And what does that mean?
Which means you actually have to press harder in order for it to respond.
Why would you want a resistive touchscreen?
And that's the thing, you actually don't want it. It is frustrating to use. Manufacturers use it because it's cheaper. And so that's how they can put it under the sub 100 price points.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I've got my 3 that I'm recommending in terms of the tablets.
And you brought them.
I brought them.
Okay, so let's hold them up to that camera there so people can see what we're talking about.
Okay, so this is the Kindle Fire HD. This is, I'm actually holding the 8.9. I couldn't get a hold of the actual Kindle Fire HD, but this is a $199 tablet. I really like this tablet for the casual user, meaning if you're not wanting to write emails, compose many messages where you have to type a lot and things like that. If you want a lean-back experience, you're watching movies, you're reading books and things like that, it's really, really nice. The Nexus 7, this is my favorite cheap tablet, if you will. It's $199 as well. And
$199 is considered cheap.
I think in the market right now for a good, reliable tablet, $199 is about the best you're going to do. It's the best full-feature tablet in my opinion. It's made by Google.
Google Nexus.
Yes, it's called the Google Nexus, and if you just Google Nexus, you can find it.
Okay.
And then finally, the Pantech Element. Real quickly, this actually is $199 in AT&T right now. It's waterproof.
I like that.
I'm not sure if we have time to cut to the clip, but I actually did a review where I dump it actually in water.
Like you could do this in the tub? You could take your tablet in the tub and you wouldn't bust it?
No, you wouldn't bust it at all. It's crazy that it actually still works.
If your kid drops it in the toilet, what have you?
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. But
yes, it happens. As a parent, I can tell you kids are always dropping things in water that shouldn't have things dropped in it. All right, that's amazing. So you did that and it still works.
It's actually amazing that it can still work. You can't use it underwater.
Is this the one you put in the water?
Yeah. So if you try to use the screen while it's underwater, it doesn't actually work.
Okay, so don't take it scuba diving.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. You're not going to be watching Lost underwater or anything anytime soon. So.
All right, from that we go to ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yes. Okay.
Now, how does the tech guru also parlay his tech career into ugly Christmas sweaters?
I don't know if we have enough time to talk about that, but my friends and I started this party 8 years ago, and this year it's actually on the Travel Channel. Turns out our ugly Christmas sweater party, which goes to raise money for Operation Breakthrough.
That guy went above and beyond. He was wearing pink tights.
Yes.
Okay, what does it go to raise money towards? Sorry.
Operation Breakthrough here in town. And what's amazing is we are actually the biggest ugly Christmas sweater party in the United States. So the Travel Channel came and filmed our party last year, and it's now airing through the month of December under the show called Christmas Crazier.
And Dave and I are invited because we made each other as gifts ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yes.
And they really are spectacularly ugly.
Well, we would love to have you.
We'll be there.
If you go to kcsweaterparty.com, there's still tickets available. It's on December 14th at Tower Tavern.
Excellent. And Operation Breakthrough, real quick.
Yes.
What's that for? What's that?
They're a great organization that helps kids living under the poverty level So they're
Good cause.
awesome. They've been around for years. Really amazing place.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for
you.
joining us to talk tech and ugly Christmas sweaters. It's been enlightening. Thanks for waking
Thanks
up
for having
early
me.
with us. All right, Gary.